Hello and welcome to my channel. Today I've got a sort of video game character inspired thing for you. Sort of. Yeah, let's get started. And what I mean by sort of, kind of, maybe, is just because, well, I've been gaming a lot lately, but this is not actually inspired by a specific game character or even a specific game. No, it's actually mostly inspired by these two eyeliners. I've had these for a while. These are a black and a white NYX eyeliner, and I really wanted to do a graphic liner with them. And then I decided why not go all out and do like, you know, full face paint look with it. Whatever. But yeah, we're gonna start off with a 3D effect. Now for that we're gonna use first actually a lip pencil and then Röde Collodium. I really love the name of it because it sounds so deliciously creepy. Anyway, but it pulls the skin together so it forms sort of a scar-ish thing. So yeah, I would advise you to not do it on like the bridge of your nose because there's not a lot of flesh there, so there's not going to be much of an effect. If you do it on your cheek though, it's really going to pull your skin together and really create that depth that you want. If you don't have this stuff, by the way, you can always just do a scar with just an eye pencil or leave it out entirely. It's up to you. What I'm gonna do is just make a line. And do keep in mind, I've already applied one layer of Röde Collodium on top, but you gotta work in layers with this. Anyway, but I'm gonna paint on a mask as well. Wow, I'm going to hit one of my lamps. Anyway, so it's going to be cut off like here. But I'm not fully sure where it's going to cut off, so I don't want to like, you know, have it end at like a very random spot where I don't want it to end yet. Yeah, better go a little bit too far than not far enough. And then the second layer. Also try to not get it too much on your eyebrows and be very, very careful when removing this. Because otherwise you're going to remove some eyebrow hairs with it. Now for the actual face base, which you want to do after the collodium, because otherwise the collodium is just going to rip the makeup off your face. Anyway, I'm just going to focus on the top of my face. I applied the concealer, well, only on the top half of my face. Yes, obviously. Because the bottom half is going to be covered by a fake mask anyway. And I'm not going to go for super perfect. I want to go for rough and like adventurer horror game type of characters. And those usually don't really look like they just came from a party. So yeah. Oh, and obviously try to go around the collodium and not over top of it. Because if you're actually in a horror game, you're probably not going to bother trying to cover your scars or like scratches or whatever with makeup. Because the next horde of zombies isn't actually going to care what you look like, probably. Now, I'm going to bring back the shadow in my face, or at least the top half of my face. You can already see it on this side. At least, I hope you can tell. Anyway, but I'm doing that with a cream contour, so obviously I have not powdered yet. And, well, like with everything else, I'm only going to do the top half of my face, because it's going to be pointless to do everything on the bottom and then cover it in face paint. But I'm also going to do the eye look with this, at least the base of it. And now it's getting darker again. Why is the sun so annoying today? Anyway, I'm also going to do a basic eye look with this in the sense of I'm just going to put shading in with the cream contour. So basically everything we just hit with the concealer we're going to bring back with another makeup product. Then just fill in your eyebrows a little bit. I'm going to keep this very soft and natural because, again, not going for like a full-on glam makeup look. And then powdering, I am going to do that over my entire face, including the bottom part. Not too much there, but I do feel like on me at least the face paint lasts longer if my greasy skin doesn't mess it up as bad. And then a nice moment when you realize you forgot something quite important. I wanted to paint on a mask, so maybe it's nice if the mask also has some form of shadow. Like a mask usually would. So yeah, I'm gonna do that with the cream contour as well. Just over top of the powder because it doesn't really matter. Like it works fine anyways. And just don't worry about the side edges, by the way, because at least I'm going to put my hair over it, so you're not really going to see where the mask really ends. But just make sure that the top edge of the shading is nicely blended, because that is the part that's going to stay visible. Okay, now other than the eyebrow gel, the face base is done. Now I am going to do my eyes first for one simple reason. I still want to be able, when I do the eyeliner, to leave my hands on my face without having to worry about smudging my face paint. So yeah, I just want to be able to still do like this without worrying. So it's on to the eyeliner. First part is going to be a regular old eyeliner. Well, a very thin and spiky one actually. I always forget how difficult it is to talk while doing eyeliner, yet I still insist on trying. Anyway, but yeah, this is just basically going to be, for me, one of the most challenging parts because I'm terrible at making a thin eyeliner. And then I'm going to do a whole graphic thing with it. Although I'm not sure yet if I'm going to do the same thing on both eyes. I'm trying to get it symmetrical. Or just do something different on each eye. That really fully depends on how confident I feel. And in the inner corner we're also getting a little spike. One thing that always irks me about eyeliner is how it gets in my eyelashes and like it messes up everything. They're really curly, so I don't know, it's just really difficult to keep it out of them. I'm gonna fix it later. Anyway, the game I'm currently playing is the Resident Evil 4 remake. Which is really cool, and again, this look is totally not, like, this look has nothing to do with it, but anyway. But yeah, I do feel like, well, one thing I've come to realize, I really need to get a game controller. Because have you ever tried to do quick things on a keyboard with nails like this? Like, my laptop's keyboard is not excessively large. I'm just gonna do a bit of a cleanup now. But it's not excessively large. And it is extremely difficult to hit one single key if you have like a very quick fight. To hit one single key at a time. Like, I just cannot manage it. So then I wind up in a battle like switching guns for 5 times for no reason. And, you know, opening the map 20 times, while all I wanted to do really was turn around and run. It is so frustrating. So yeah, I think gaming with a actual game controller will be a lot easier. So I did order one. Hasn't arrived yet, so yeah, we'll see. Anyway, I don't think I have to like worry about spoilers when it comes to Resident Evil 4, because the original game is literally from the 1990s. But right now I'm at the part where they've entered the castle. But like one thing that really annoys me, I had to switch to assisted from like the standard difficulty. Just because of the scene in the house when you have the entire horde of zombies. Because no matter what I did, I just couldn't react quick enough to get through that freaking scene on the standard difficulty. Wow, son, do you have to be so annoying. Anyway, on the standard difficulty. Just because, like I said, on my laptop I just can't smash the keys that quickly. Because I'll just end up smashing all the keys. Like literally all of them. In the wrong order, at the wrong time. Because of my nails in combination with a very tiny... Like, I don't even think it's necessarily the problem of my nails. I think I would have the exact same problem really if I were to do it on like a normal... Or like with my... I think with my nails I would have issues on a normal computer keyboard as well. But I think on my laptop's keyboard, even without the long claws, it would be difficult because it is just... It's a laptop, you know, like... It's a really good laptop, but it does just have a very small keyboard. So yeah, I actually ordered a game controller for that particular reason, and then I will do the entire game again, which is not really a bad thing, because I like to replay games anyways. But I'll do it again on the standard difficulty with an actual controller, so I can actually manage to like properly game. You know, makeup companies invent so many things these days. What I need them to invent is an eyeliner that magically does not grab onto eyelashes. Seriously. Now onto the white liner. Oh, also one thing that I find very challenging about Resident Evil 2, or the Resident Evil 4 remake, yeah, is the fact that you have to like protect someone else. You know, starting from some point in the game. And it's so difficult because like the way I game is I try to save ammo by like not fighting every single thing that I don't really need to fight. But then when you're being followed by someone who you have to protect, like you can't just rush past enemies because they'll be just too slow. And they'll die or get captured, and then you have to like redo it again because you have to save them. It's really frustrating. Oh, and in case you're not like, by the way, I've moved to body paint, obviously. But if you're not into gaming, the thing is, if you move to an easier setting for one scene, you usually can't move back. Like you can move from like a difficult setting to an easier setting during the game, but you can't do that the other way around. So like if you move to the easier setting, that's it, then you're stuck on that setting for the rest of the game. That can be quite frustrating if it's really just one scene that for whatever reason you can't manage. Because then the rest just turns out too easy, you know? Like I play games for the story, but I do want a bit of a challenge. The mask, by the way, is going to be a two-tone effect. So like one side will be white, the other side black. Oh, and yes, this is one of those things where it looks best if you also apply the paint in your inside your nose a little bit. Which is exactly as annoying to clean up as you think it is. What did I just do to myself? Also, if we're talking about the looks of characters, I do feel like Leon looks like he hasn't like slept in 3 months at least. Wow, it's the sun again. How lovely. Anyway, yeah. I just touched my body paint. Damn it. But yeah, anyway, I guess it fits with the theme of the game. For the very edges, I do recommend using a eyeliner brush and preferably not talking. Also, it just occurred to me, a look like this works best if you don't speak. Obviously. So if you want to wear this to an event, that can be either a good or a bad thing, keep that in mind. Anyway, the very outer edge I'm just going to go over with the contour and an angled brush this time. Just to make its shadow even a little bit deeper. Oh, and also keep in mind, don't do it on the bridge of your nose, because naturally a mask will lie closer to your face there, because, you know, it protrudes. So, yeah. And here we have the finished results. Yeah, I'm quite happy with it for something that I literally only started because I wanted to do something two-toned. And that was like my full and only inspiration for this look. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, I hope you enjoyed watching it. If you did enjoy it, please click the like button. It would really help me out because it makes YouTube suggest my videos more often to new people. If you want to see more of my videos, you can always subscribe to my channel. I actually mostly do more wearable makeup looks, but sometimes I just feel like doing something different. Yeah. And yeah, by the way, if you also have like opinions on Resident Evil 4 and want to chat about it, please let me know. Like, please just, you know, comment in the comment section below. Because I enjoy talking about games as well, and I don't really personally know anyone who's playing it at this moment. So, yeah. Also, it's really annoying. I want to do like a makeup look inspired by the series, but like they don't, they all look human. Like I don't want to look like a zombie. But all like all the protagonists look too normal. That's basically the problem. Anyway, but yeah, that's a whole different issue. From the point of view of a makeup artist, I painted one of my hairs white. Anyway, yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you very much for watching at any rate. And I hope to see you next time. Bye!